Welcome to the news. We start with a major maritime security story. U.S. Marines from the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit boarded the MV Blue Star III in the Arabian Sea on April 28, 2026. This commercial ship was suspected of attempting to violate the U.S. blockade of Iranian ports. We break down what U.S. forces found after their search and confirmation regarding this tense international incident.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we dive into a shocking case from New York City. Timothy Brown, the Brooklyn man, has filed a massive $100 million claim against the NYPD, alleging excessive force during an arrest. This story details the harrowing account of Brown's experience, including the alleged beating he suffered and his demand for sweeping institutional changes within the department. Now, shifting gears to community action, we look at how legal advocacy is redefining justice. The Community Justice Project is showing that lawyering isn't just about courtrooms. They are standing right beside tenants fighting evictions and helping teachers challenge censorship at the United Nations. Find out how the CJP is tackling these complex issues. And finally, a look at major financial accountability. An audit has revealed a staggering $45 million deficit at the King County Regional Homelessness Authority. We examine the findings from the forensic evaluation, including the unreconciled receivables and the concerns raised by King County Executive Gurme Zahale, and what this means for the future of homelessness support. U.S. Marines conducted a boarding operation on the commercial vessel MV Blue Star III in the Arabian Sea on April 28, 2026. The operation targeted the ship, which was suspected of attempting to transit to Iran in violation of the U.S. blockade imposed on Iranian ports. U.S. Central Command video footage shows the Marines boarding the vessel. Following a thorough search, U.S. forces released the MV Blue Star III after confirming that the ship's voyage would not include any call at an Iranian port. A Brooklyn man has filed a massive $100 million claim against the NYPD, alleging excessive force and constitutional rights violations during a narcotics arrest captured on video. Timothy Brown, the central figure in the incident, detailed in a public account that he was beaten by two plainclothes detectives inside a liquor store on April 14th. Brown described the experience as one of being hated, disrespected, and brutally beaten for no reason. The video, obtained during a violent narcotics arrest, reportedly shows detectives grabbing Brown, repeatedly punching him, forcing him into shelves stocked with glass bottles, and one officer appearing to kick him during restraint. Brown was subsequently dragged across a floor covered in broken glass. A bystander was heard questioning the officer's actions as the event unfolded. Brown's legal team is seeking not only damages, but also broader institutional changes, including financial penalties tied to police pensions for misconduct, arguing such measures could act as a deterrent. In response to the incident, city officials have acknowledged the event. The detectives involved have been removed from their assignments, and the mayor and police commissioner have discussed the potential disbanding of the narcotics unit involved. Brown and his mother have reportedly not been contacted directly by these officials. Police stated that Brown was not involved in any drug sale and was not in possession of drugs. While initially charged with resisting arrest, the charge was later dropped. The NYPD confirmed the matter is under internal review by the Internal Affairs Bureau, and a 90-day review of the narcotics unit is underway, focusing on equipment, compliance, policy, and training. The video also highlighted internal communication issues, with one detective complaining about fellow officers not having radios, relying instead on WhatsApp for coordination. The shift in focus for the Community Justice Project, CJP, marks a significant evolution in how legal advocacy is being practiced, moving beyond traditional courtroom battles. While the concept of two-for-two representation has been highlighted by the Miami Times, the CJP defines its legal work through direct community engagement and advocacy on diverse fronts. Instead of solely focusing on litigation, CJP lawyers are actively involved in on-the-ground support, such as standing alongside tenants facing eviction proceedings. Furthermore, their work extends to international advocacy, exemplified by assisting teachers in raising concerns regarding classroom censorship at the United Nations. This demonstrates that, for the Community Justice Project, lawyering is not confined to suits and legal briefs, but encompasses a broader spectrum of social justice initiatives. Noi Dung Kai Tight. An independent audit has exposed significant financial distress within the King County Regional Homelessness Authority, raising serious concerns about its fiscal management and operational effectiveness in addressing the county's homelessness crisis. Accounting consultant Clark Newber released a forensic evaluation covering the period from mid-2021 through July 31, 2025. /N/N. The audit revealed a substantial financial shortfall, including an approximate $45 million deficit and an unreconciled receivables account totaling $8 million. The King County Regional Homelessness Authority, KCRHA, established in 2019 to manage homelessness support in King County, is primarily funded by the City of Seattle Human Services Department and the King County Department of Community and Human Services. Having received over $533.9 million in funding since its inception. /N/N key findings indicate that KCRHA experienced recurring negative cash balances starting in December 2023, culminating in a negative cash position of approximately $44.7 million as of July 31, 2025. Furthermore, the authority recorded an administrative operating deficit of about $4.26 million, which includes approximately $1.26 million in interest charges that are not expected to be recovered. /N/, and the consultant noted systemic weaknesses in financial processes, stating that KCRHA lacked a formal monthly accounting close process and standardized internal reporting, leading to accounting records that often lacked sufficient detail for transaction tracing. Financial statements from 2024 showed a variance of approximately $1.3 million compared to audited figures. /N/N, the audit pinpointed several contributing factors to the deficit, including delays in cash reimbursements due to inefficient invoicing and review processes, high administrative costs, programmatic overspending, and a lack of budget monitoring for advance funds. /N/N King County Executive Gurme Zahale stated that the report raises serious, concerning questions about KCRHA's internal controls, fiscal management, and accountability, emphasizing that solving the homelessness crisis requires honesty and a commitment to greater efficiency and transparency. /N/N criticism from local officials has been sharp. King County Council member Rod Dembowski called for the termination of the authority, asserting that it has failed in its core mission to make significant progress in sheltering people. /N/N in response to the findings, King County and the City of Seattle issued a letter outlining specific expectations for KCRHA, demanding a written response detailing corrective actions and a comprehensive plan. Both entities have committed to providing additional fiscal oversight while KCRHA works to meet these demands. /N Executive Zahale has also directed the King County Executive Finance Committee to explore options to safeguard the county's investment pool.